Oh, this is a tough one, and I am going to get slated, whatever I say. Hey everybody, Angelina here with OneFootball's version of the tier list. This is Pecking Order. Now, of course, Romelu Lukaku has made his return to Chelsea. So with this in mind, I thought it would be great to take a look at some other players that have returned to former clubs in the past and where we kind of rank them in the 5 categories that we, of course, have with Pecking Order. So I've got the trusty laptop with me. Let's take a look at these 5 categories. So we have got Heroes Return. When a player makes a great return to a former club, they're welcomed back by the fans and they do a really good job. Then we've got Better Than Expected, when a player maybe surprises a few people. Then we've got the Job Done, which is where they kind of did the minimal, just went in, did what they needed to do and then left perhaps. Then we've got Nice to See You. Nice that they came back, I guess, but maybe not the best experience. And then we've got Should Have Stayed Away, i.e. no point in them really returning. So let's take a look at some of these players. First up, we have got Didier Drogba and his return, of course, to Chelsea. He was such a good player for Chelsea over the years, thinking about it. And actually, when he made that return, they won the Premier League title, and I remember the images of him being carried off the pitch by his teammates, so surely that's got to be a hero's return. The fans were happy, his teammates were clearly happy, they won a trophy. Yeah, definitely, that one's got to be hero's return, 100%. So, next up, who have we got? We have got Paul Pogba, who returned to Manchester United, of course. This is a tough one. This is such a tough one. Came back in 2016, had some really great moments, especially recently. Very, very talented player. But there have been moments, I think, where people have been questioning. You know, you see how well he was with Juventus, you see how well he plays for the France national team. Doesn't always come through with Manchester United, not always his fault. You know, you can blame it on managers, tactics, etc. Ooh. This is a tough one, and I am going to get slated, whatever I say. I think I'm going to have to go with, based on the whole time that he's been there, because there have been moments where it really hasn't been the best. I know that people are going to go mad in the comments, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to go with Got the Job Done. He's kind of ticking certain boxes, doing things that you would maybe expect Paul Pogba to do, but he's not consistently been bringing absolute gold and magic for me. So that's what I'm going to have to go with. And yeah, people are going to go crazy over that one, but it's just my opinion. Okay, next up, Gareth Bale. Obviously, he returned to Spurs on loan last season. I think hopes were high. I think Matt's hopes were definitely high to see Gareth Bale back at Spurs. It wasn't great. Again, I'm sure maybe people can put blame in different areas and things like that. But yeah, he just didn't really deliver anything spectacular. I think this is a case of nice to see you. I think that it's great that he came back. I think it was great for the fans to see him again playing in a Spurs shirt. Great for him as well. But yeah, nothing crazy happened. He didn't, do anything absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I'm going to go with nice to see you on that one. Next up, we have got Mats Hummels, the absolute yo-yo player. I mean, we've gone to Bayern, we've gone to Dortmund, we've gone to Bayern, we've gone to Dortmund, flip-flopping quite a lot. This is a tough one. Good player, very good player. Won quite, a good couple of trophies, thanks to both teams. So I'm probably going to go with Got the Job Done, in that he's done well for himself, like I say, got some decent trophies. Good player, can't really be mad at that. So yeah, I'm just going to go with Got the Job Done for that one. Not really done anything crazy spectacular with either return, considering you've got 2 to consider. Yeah, so yeah, I think we'll go with Got the Job Done. Okay, next up, Diego Costa and his return to Atletico Madrid. Ooh, should have stayed away. Sorry, it's got to be should have stayed away. Things did not go how people expected. There were some goal droughts, there were bans, there were dramas, there were arguments, all that type of stuff. And so yeah, I think that one has definitely got to be should have stayed away. Next up, Leonardo Bonucci and his return to Juventus. Okay, so I think this one I'm probably going to have to give it a hero's return. Very, very talented player, been brilliant for Juventus, you know, one of those players that has kind of been fixed in that position through thick and thin, highs and lows, on the whole been very, very consistent for them, a very important player, very talented player. So yeah, I think definitely hero's return for that one. And next up, we have got Thierry Henry. Ooh, he returned to Arsenal on loan, didn't he? About 4 appearances, I think. This is a tough one because Thierry Henry was such a legend for Arsenal when he was at his best. So I think in some ways you would think a hero's return because he was welcomed with open arms, but at the same time he wasn't really there long enough to do anything too amazing. I mean, I know that he scored a winning goal in the Premier League, he scored that goal in the FA Cup against Leeds. So yeah, I don't know, this is hard. I'm gonna have to go with get the job done, I think. Great player, talented player, but yeah, was not on the same level that he was obviously years ago with Arsenal. So yeah, still great to see him, you know, putting that Arsenal shirt on again. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with got the job done for that one. Okay, next up we have got Fernando Torres and his return to Atletico Madrid. I think this one's definitely got to be a hero's return. He was loved and still is so much by the Atletico fans. Scored some really big goals for them. I remember a couple of good ones in the Champions League. His 100th goal. Yeah, really talented player. Yeah, Atletico Madrid, they love Fernando Torres, and you can tell how much that club means to him. So I've got to go for a hero's return with this one. Okay, we have now got Wayne Rooney and his return to Everton. Oh. This is one of those because sometimes it seems like even bringing back, you know, a star like Wayne Rooney was for Manchester United and for Everton when he was young, even bringing him back was not going to get Everton a trophy. It does seem like they're a bit cursed sometimes, I think. So, yeah, maybe a bit of a hero's return, maybe not. I know that he did finish top scorer, but didn't bring anything super spectacular to the table. I think this is a situation of nice to see you where great that you made a return to Everton for a season. You put on the shirt again, you know, great for the fans to see you, I guess. So yeah, nothing too spectacular. So yeah, nice to see you. And finally, we have Mario Gotze and his return to Dortmund. This is a tough one because of course he did make the return. Been some good moments, but also I know that he did have an illness, according to reports, and that's why, you know, he maybe wasn't at his best. He's since moved on, etc. I feel like this is maybe a situation where he should have stayed away because it didn't really seem to help his career. Not really sure how much he necessarily helped Dortmund. Was nothing like a hero's return, if we're being honest. I'm sure when he first did return, everyone was pretty happy, but nothing spectacular happened. Obviously, like I say, it is a shame that it does seem to be down to an illness. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, should have stayed away. Yeah, I kind of feel a bit bad saying that. But yeah, and of course, then there is Romelu Lukaku. It'd be interesting to see how he does this season for Chelsea. I am anticipating a hero's return. When you look at the goals that he scored for Inter Milan, how fantastic he was. I know in the Premier League, it's not always been plain sailing for him, but I feel like the manager at Chelsea, the players around him, I think it's going to be brilliant for him. Fans are very happy to see him, I'm sure, because let's face it, it's Romelu Lukaku. And yeah, he is such a talented striker. So I am definitely going with hero's return, and hopefully that does not come back to bite me. So that was our pecking order with players that have made returns to clubs. But what do you guys think? What categories would you put people in? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, check out all the other content that we've got here at OneFootball. And until next time, I will see you all later.